Hello.
Hello.
How is everyone doing? Who is this? Because this is my cup of tea. That was
Andrew Jackson Jihad, which has since been shortened to AJJ.
Yes, AJJ, and that was Survival Song.
And
they're really good. Yeah. I've been listening to them a lot recently. Sawyer
from their album. People who can eat people are the happiest people of them all.
I was reading the album title when we were when we were just talking. I was like, that's a really funny album title.
Yep.
Yeah, they're really good. Look them up. Listen to them. But after this stream, don't touch that remote.
Or you can put it on the background.
Yeah, we're not gonna. I don't care. Do whatever you want. I'm not your dad.
You do you.
Yeah. Let's. I almost clicked on Dead Space. Let's play Dead Space. Fuck it.
Oh,
no.
God.
I actually do want to play Dead Space and Dead Space 2, but I've heard getting the PC version to work is like pulling teeth.
Yeah, it's just like they're from an era that like it's kind of like getting like Dark Souls to work.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's just old enough that like the systems that they had in place were since deprecated.
Yeah.
And so it's just kind of, you just have to figure it out.
Almost sounded like Arrogant Worms. I have not heard of that band.
I've heard of it. I don't think I've ever actually listened to much of theirs.
Well, there's another thing for us to do afterwards. I'm gonna have to immediately download this VOD. Oh yeah, I can just say play. Wait. Oh yeah, we can't use a controller in this, right? It does not have controller support.
Yeah, no, it's
because we had to switch last time.
Support, sadly.
So I think we're gonna do the same thing as last time. I'll play for like an hour and a half. We'll switch. You'll play for an hour and a half. Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
That's if it lasts.
Sure.
That long. I don't know how much longer.
From what I remember, we've got at very least another couple of sections.
Okay, cool.
So
I think I played RimWorld last. That's right. Not Voice Meter. You guys get to watch our voices this stream. You don't actually get to see the game. You just hear like creepy noises and then see the little things spike whenever we scream.
No, I listen to a lot of folk punk. That's the genre that it is.
It's really fun. It has a really fun energy, honestly. Yeah. Like, I'm not much of a musical critique person. I just listen to a lot of what I really like, and I can't really like I'm the person that like I don't know what genres are.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have a really hard time telling people what music I listen to, because it's like, oh, I listen to these like 3 bands. It's like, yeah, but those bands are like 4 different genres and they're weird ones. It's like, okay, I don't know what a genre is.
Yeah.
Like, I wish I did, because then I could have this conversation better.
I listen to good music. This is what I tell people.
If you do, I recommend History is Made by Stupid People. That sounds familiar. I feel like I've heard that before. That's a very familiar title.
Yeah.
I will have to look it up after this stream. But let's continue. Oh, Sawyer brought us. I thought it said stream beer, and I almost lost my mind.
No.
He brought us steam beer. From Anchor Brewing Co. Mm-hmm. What kind of beer is this, Sawyer? What kind of beer is it?
It's an amber. It's a drinkable amber.
What is an amber? Oh, it's foamy.
Yeah, got a lot of head to it.
What is an amber?
It's just a type of ale. It's a little darker than most ales.
Ooh, it's nice.
It's kind of like a step in between a...
We are like out of ammo.
Yeah, I mean, talk about genre types of beers.
I forgot, we don't have a jump, we have a whistle button. Alright, where were we? We were like right about to open up a doorway, right? Like a doorway with 3 keys on it?
Yes. No, go back to your right.
Like this way?
There, yes. And then to your right here.
Oh my god, I'm glad you're here. I would have never found that. It's a Mario button. Mario? Bombs? Watch it like... Oh, what the fuck? Nizumi testing. For all your testing needs. I really like that in this survival scenario we have picked up the 2 like shittiest guns in the universe. Like, I'm saying that isn't like I actually like it. It's like, that's the one thing that kind of bugged me about Stalker. Not bugged me, but like, I found funny, is one of the first guns you get is like basically an MP5 analog, which is like a very high maintenance police issue.
Oh yeah.
Like SMG, which is the worst thing you'd want out in the fucking middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Where there's no like machine shops around. Well, Dr. Brundle, Personal Archive 86. Feeling good about today. Progress continues almost at an alarming rate given how theoretical this all should be. Today we had one of the smaller rodents continue to move for almost 2 hours after all of its blood has been drained and replaced with Mix PA221215V. Oh, that's good. What? Oh, I picked up the map. And... oh, there's a save thing. We don't have another tape, do we? We don't.
No.
I feel like we missed one.
Yeah, I probably missed one in the tunnels.
That's fine. I don't exactly miss being in those tunnels. I could go back and check for the tape, but that means
I don't think we can go back, actually.
Let's find out if we can. That would be interesting. I can also move. Oh, no, we can't.
Yep.
Handle's dead. All right, you're right. That's a shame.
Whenever we change like areas, we lose the ability to go backwards.
It's like the opposite of, say, Apple. Now what you did there is jump. Oh, yeah, the start of Portal 2. God. Ugh. Fill rats with drugs. Put them in your hand. That's Dr. Brundle. Dr. Brundle. Well, broken. Well, where can we go?
Killing Aito?
I was trying to see what that said. Do you want me to increase the size of this, by the way? So that you can...
Ho Ying Lo, I think. No, I'm good.
Okay. Let me know if you want me to move or anything.
No worries.
Oh.
I got eagle eyes.
Did the resolution just suddenly get better in this room?
I think it's because there's a lot of primitive textures. Or primitive shapes.
Maybe.
I do think that, weirdly enough, there isn't a film grain actually here. Yeah,
there's no grain in this room. Maybe I should turn the film grain off. I kind of don't like it, but...
Okay. You can if you want.
Well, let me make sure I'm... My dreams have found their savior. Dr. Piccinini? Piccinini? Piccinini. Like the rail. My dreams have found their savior. A dark creature swabbed in dirty robes now lives within them. They eat the rats and silence the screaming. Soon I will begin work. Not this filthy government's rat work, but my true work. I will give birth to my savior so they can silence everything. Everyone's savior wears dirty robes, eats rats, smokes behind the 7-Eleven.
Mm-hmm.
You all need a friend like that. It's important in life. Once again, pinch the hand skin. I hate that poster. Get it out of here.
Say that again about the friend.
Everyone needs a friend who wears dirty robes, eats rats, and smokes behind a 7-Eleven.
I don't think that's a friend you have there. I think that's a, God, what is they call them? A Nosferatu vampire.
I forgot that's one of the main food sources for Nosferatu. Oh, I thought that was going to be a jump scare for a second. I don't want these dried rats. That's disgusting. Seasonal Archive 65 by Dr. Piccinini. Shrieks and squeals are all I hear. My dreams are infested with these rats. If only they knew that we are going to make them into something beautiful. If they knew that and had the capacity to, they would respect me. But no! It's nothing but screams and wailing. I can't sleep. I can hardly think. Even when I'm further away than the sound should possibly travel, I can still hear them. Ah!
This person needs a vacation.
I mean, they're working a government-sponsored rat injection job. That sounds fucking miserable.
Yeah, I can't think of much better. Or much worse.
Yeah, sounds like paradise. Love to inject rats with formula whatever. Lab 1D. What the fuck?
It's the rats, I think. Or the researchers.
So the knife is really good.
Oh, that's good.
See, that's
Your
coming out
downstairs
of
neighbors are just gonna hate you.
that's going to come out of the government sponsorship fund. Dr. Brundle, Personal Archive number 88. I feel like we've read Archive 88 like 8 times. I'm beginning to question my fellow scientists' ethics. No! If we can truly call any of this science anymore, I fear we're all stumbling into something dark, and with each breakthrough, my fear grows. I don't know how they'll react when we inevitably hit a dead end with these experiments. Probably like that. That was the least scary enemy reveal we've had in this game thus far. That was like Dark Souls encountering 2 spear guys. That was scary. Why did I pick that up?
That's a doll head.
That's a dinosaur. A skeleton? I'd prefer the government rat injection job over arguing with boomers all day, to be honest. Would you rather inject rats with mystery chemicals, Sawyer, or, Okay, here's the thing. In the sane world where people aren't horror movie tropes, I feel like doing rat experiments means that you're working on, like, very important medicine, because that's how normal lab work usually is. So that doesn't sound bad. I'd feel bad for the rats, but, like, that's the price we have to pay for life-saving medicine. And this might... I don't know what this will make people think of me, but I personally think testing shit on animals is, like, a very necessary evil for a lot of the medical breakthroughs that we've had. There is a limit.
There's ethics to it.
Yes, of course.
Because, like, I do agree that we should test some medicines on, like, mice, for instance, because their brain chemistry is identical to ours.
Yes.
And so that can help prevent...
Like, that's the thing with, like, insulin would not have been created without, animals and science. So I think it's a very necessary evil. And yes, there are ethics in it, of course. So I think that wouldn't be the worst job. I think that'd be a very fulfilling job when you do eventually make breakthroughs like that.
And like for most like actual like rat experiments, especially with like behavioral stuff, they usually take pretty good care of the rats. Like there's entire like...
I mean, that was the whole reason that rat heaven became a thing.
There's manuals around like how to handle rats and stuff. So they usually live pretty good lives.
Archive 87. Today I question the higher staff just on how far they think we can go with these experiments. Dr. Piccanini, I keep on wanting to say Picatinny. I'm going to just say it. Dr. Picatinny took hold of me and brought me into one of the off-limits rooms and showed me something I don't fully understand. Maybe he was playing an elaborate and inappropriate prank. Piccanini told me it was his other pet project and assured me that the work we're doing is of great importance. Okay. You ever replace my blood with mystery goo? Why? It's just the Surge. That's what happens in the Surge. You ever play the Surge, Sawyer?
I have it. I don't think I've ever played it.
We should play the Surge.
Maybe.
Like when I move in. That'd be a good move-in game. Because the Surge 1 is like fucked. Like it's super hard and not in a good way. The Surge 2 is great in terms of like combat. I've heard the Surge 2 is really fun. It's still not like amazing. Like the Surge is pretty bad, and the Surge 2 is like fun but still kind of bad.
Yeah, that's
but
how
it's enjoyable to play through it. Personal Archive number 67. I showed Sotiris to Dr. Brundle today. These are going in reverse order, I think. Like the numbers are going down when time is going forward.
Weird.
Maybe. I showed Sotiris to Dr. Brundle today, and he didn't know what to think. He just stared at it. Maybe he was just scared. Sotiris is moving now, but only barely. For some reason, I can't get him to function while on camera. While the camera is on or while I'm looking at him. But he changes form in between these moments.
Oh, good. We have something that changes whenever we're not looking at it.
I love SCP.
But yeah, I agree. This is like the worst. This is the worst bathroom.
Yeah, this is pretty awful. I just kind of... I wasn't even actually paying attention to this.
Maybe you can like play like rock, paper, scissors with the guy across from you. I've got a shy bladder, so that's not going to work.
I've seen better prison bathrooms than this. And prison bathrooms are not great.
I think maybe just knowing the devs a little bit, they absolutely did this on purpose.
What made this like this?
Yes, because I'm betting that they're making fun of the whole like crates in video games kind of thing. Where it's like, okay, here we have a space that would not exist in real life at all.
Could you imagine just you are using the restroom. This is what you see. It doesn't matter. Like, okay.
Well, I'm not gonna say you have to put your sledgehammer on the floor. That's just gross.
Like, okay, best case scenario, you're here. So someone who enters the locker room doesn't immediately see you. This is still awful. I would hate this. There is no good that comes out of this.
As somebody who doesn't think urinals should exist, that's awful.
I don't know how I feel about urinals. It's pretty fun to pee standing up, but at the same time, they're really awful. And people vandalize them so fucking much. Okay. Which way did I think I came in from here. Because I stabbed those two guys on entrance. Tim comes over and takes a shit across from you diagonally. Fucking Tim always sits next to you in the bathroom.
I mean, you sit across as far away from each other as possible, and like don't look at each other.
Have I shown you that like really stupid, like when you're doing an interview thing? Hold on, I don't want to get ratted. Oh, I'm getting ratted. Don't like this. Have I
It's got a grade on it.
Oh, good. We've done it. I have to get out of here as soon as I can. These are not creations that should exist. I don't know if we screwed up along the way or if this was the only possible outcome. That's always a good thing to read at the end of something. Oh, you can... Is this where we crush the baby head?
Probably, if I had to guess.
My dear savior is growing every day. I've started sealing some of the rats from their tiny safe cages and put them in the hole with Sotiris. At first I wasn't sure if they would do anything, but once I left and came back, the rats were gone. The only traces of the rats left was a lipstick smear of blood on Sotiris' jaw. Gross. Wait. Why? Oh! I guess I had to do that.
Seems like.
How odd. I was talking about something, but I forgot because I'm gonna get attacked by goons in this dark room now. Oh, this seems relatively safe. Okay, anyway, have I sent you that, like, manual on proper interview etiquette?
No.
It's like, it is the most fucked thing I've ever read in my entire life. Because it basically goes like, if you're a male, you should always sit across from another male interviewee. Because sitting next to each other is a sign of dominance or whatever, which is bad. And if you're a female, you should always sit adjacent to a female interviewee. Because sitting across will make you uncomfortable. And it's the most, like, bizarre fucking thing.
Yeah, it sounds like it's based off of, like, weird gender roles that don't actually exist.
Oh, it super is. But, like, it's really funny. Because it's like, sit across from me and we'll see ourselves in a position that's deemed unfavorable. Also, how hurt am I? Pretty damn hurt. I'm gonna go in here and then get killed.
This is worth... Okay.
Alright. Because I know we have to go back to Dr. Whoever's office.
So I looked it up, so Sotiris is just like a Greek name. It's like,
I was gonna say...
It's like Fred. It's like, doesn't actually mean anything.
I was actually going to ask if you knew if that was like some Greek god of like getting your balls crushed in a vice or something.
I think that's most.
It's the worst time to take a swig. That's every Greek god.
Are you going to tell me that Hephaestus didn't have a CBT fetish?
Who?
Hephaestus, god of the forge.
I actually don't know who that is. I've never heard of Hephaestus, god of the forge. It's weird that the knife is better. It's so weird in games like this. This is such a bizarre horror movie trope. Where knives are like infinitely better melee weapons than like any fucking giant blunt object that you get.
Yeah, you can dodge a blunt object.
Yeah, but like they're horrifying shambling abominations that don't dodge. Like, okay, let me put it this way. A dog, a wild like rabies dog is coming at you. And this is already a bad situation. The dog is going to try to bite you. What would you rather fight that dog with? A sledgehammer or a kitchen knife? Like, these are both bad things to fight that dog with. Because you're getting within biting distance, right?
I'd take the knife, honestly.
Really?
Yeah. Dogs are quick.
The sledgehammer is kind of shitty, all things considered. I guess they're about equal, the melee weapons.
Mm.
Oh, here he is. Alright, Brundle. I don't like this. Success! Oh.
Well, he's missing a leg.
Gross. Yeah, that's what I expected. Oh. That was weird.
What?
Unity engine debug log invalid class.
Oh, weird.
I feel like something was supposed to happen there.
Maybe.
I can't get out of here. The halls are full of them. They are worshipping Pikini's messed up pet. They swarm around just like the rats. Well. Gun. Let me guess. Nothing.
Nothing.
See you, guy. Wait, where the hell am I supposed to go now, though?
I don't know, actually.
Well, let's find out. Who knows? I'm gonna have the gun out. Okay, this is actually pretty effective. Oh, that's bad. I'm reloading.
Yeah, maybe go back because there was like the read thing, but I don't know if it meant the
No,
note
it was
or the
the
quartz.
read. The read AoE is super huge.
Okay.
It was
If you're
definitely
sure.
not. Yeah, I'm fairly sure. If we do end
Maybe
up
go down that hallway?
this one right here or this way.
Yeah.
Sure. Oh, I have a flashlight. Oh, that fucking doesn't help.
Barely. There's the locker room, but what's past it? Is it just another hallway?
I don't think we went down this way.
Well, that...
Oh yeah,
Looks
we have
promising.
not gone this way. What is that? Garlic? Garlic? Oh, good. Oh, good. Good for you. Don't like it.
Nope.
Don't like it. I like this less because there's no film grain. Actually, I like this more because there's no film grain.
You can take it off if you want.
I might. It's just kind of visually vomity.
Yeah, it does.
Oh my god! It's you.
I really don't trust it.
Dog?
E, I think. Good
Pet
dog.
Dog. Pet dog. I don't trust it either. He attacked me in my office screaming about sacrifice. I hit him over the head and he lost consciousness, but I'm confirmed he's still alive. I'm going to try to get out of here using the flood tunnels connected to the rat fluid chamber. Rat fluid chamber?
Oh,
What is that?
hey, thanks for bringing me the shuriken body.
Thank you. False dog. Probably false dog.
I mean, it's not like wibbly like the other false dogs.
We also cannot equip anything, so... Oh, this is rat fluid.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Oh.
Okay.
God damn it.
Damn it.
I can't go down here. I should have put the dog on the table.
Yeah, seriously.
Fuck. Hello. Oh, Oh, hello? We can't go in here.
Weird. I'm afraid we might need to, like, reload or something.
Maybe. Oh, there we go.
Weird.
Just buggy. Rat fluid. Can't go that way. Oh, good. For me? Ah. Mini handles broken. Oh, I hate this.
Oh, yeah, no, this is awful.
I hate this. Oh, this is even worse.
What?
Dark.
Dark.
Darker still. Oh.
Okay, next area. Guessing.
Oh, we're back here. But now, we're missing rat fluid. Cool, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have it. Should we go to
Yeah,
the
just
fuck?
more facility, I think.
Let's go to the fuck closet. Oh, broken. Thank God. Thank goodness. We should have put our dog on the table before opening the rat
Well,
fluid.
why would we? You know?
Why would we? I'm so ready for something to jump out of these.
Yeah.
As soon as I'm like not... Oh, this is bad. Avert your eyes, those who are photosensitive. We are now out of the flicker room. I apologize for that. I should probably put a warning for this game, because it said it at the start.
Yeah, I mean, like...
I feel like that is... This sounds shitty, but I feel like that's a risk you take when watching any Twitch stream.
Yeah, a little bit.
Dr. Brundle. I'm almost out of here, but Pickaninny's pet is in the warehouse by the emergency exit. It won't move while I'm staring at it, but when I try to look away, it seems to reappear somewhere within a close radius. Please be careful, the creature may still be around.
I'm pretty sure it'll show us it before it shows up, so I don't think we're...
Yeah, we can save now.
Mm-hmm.
Saved. Oh, what is all this? We don't have any shotgun.
Wisteria flowers.
What a horrible gun that we have. Creature.
It's not great.
Creatures of the deep, assemble! Oh. Never mind, stop assembling. Hi. Is that the creature?
Yes, absolutely.
So do I just have to look at it? That sucks.
Yeah. I think it will just, like, come up and smack you one if you look away from it.
But, like, what if I try to get out of this room?
It'll appear close to the,
That sucks. Oh, there he is. There he is! That's poopy.
Yeah. I think you just gotta, like, swing at the door to go through it.
Oh. Can I shoot him?
Oh, it can go through walls. So that's important information.
What if I, like...
Nope.
Oh, it's made of rocks! It's made of stone! Oh, I saw it, like, move, I think. This is poopy.
So if I remember this part correctly, you do just have to deal with this guy. You don't have to deal with...
Oh.
You don't have to deal with rat boys.
Where the fuck?
Remember, he can go through walls. Save. I don't think he can get you in here.
What if he could, though? What if I just, like... run really fast around? I don't actually know where he is now, which is stinky.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Hello there.
There he is.
There he is.
There's the bastard.
There he is. Oh. There he is. I don't know where to go though. That's
Yeah,
like,
I think I don't think his like he doesn't like he's not like very motorous. So I think you can swing around and take a look as long as you're quick about it.
That's kind of what
Like,
I hate about this kind of monster.
Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna say you need to be like several yards back, but
like this is what I don't like about this kind of monster.
yeah.
It's like, cool. Now the next like hour of my life is going to be looking at fucking Squid Head while I'm trying to navigate the worst environment.
Yeah.
Like that's why I don't like that SCP when like in games, because it's like, cool, now it's just this is the game that we're playing now. Like it's not scary because
it's just annoying.
It's just frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, well, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Is it the left side of the room?
No, there's doorways over there. There's just fog.
Okay. There's no doors there. So I assume it's like there. Where did he go? Where did he go? Where did he go? There he is. There's nothing in this room. He's doing the thinker.
Or he's got like an elephant trunk.
Because that was his funny arm.
With what to strangle you with.
Don't strangle me with your elephant trunk.
I didn't think I had like some low-key trauma about like Weeping Angels until I played the Room VR game.
Sure.
And turns out that there was just like, you're in a church and there's just a stone angel statue. I'm like, okay, that's freaking me out, because the whole like the room is supposed to be like a little atmospheric, kind of scary. But
what is he pointing at? Oh, that's where we entered. Just, didn't your mother tell you it was rude to point?
I think we have to get an eyeball. I'm along with you, because there's a retina scanner in this room that you're in right now.
Yeah, I don't know where the eyeball is, because I have to look at this fuck.
Yeah, honestly.
Hammer smack. That's such a bad idea, though. Oh, well, that sucks. There he is. See no evil. I think there was a pile of meat in that crate room we were in. I bet the eyeball's in that.
Yeah, or something.
Oh, that's good. Oh, good, good, good for you. Good.
I don't think he can go into the hallway.
Oh, this sucks. Oh, this is ass. Oh, this is like turbo ass with cheese, dude. Because if he's the kind of monster that I think he is, I'm going to be so pissed. Where were you?
That's a good question, because I have no idea.
Rats.
Rats, 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 rats.
Ow. Please stop eating me.
Yeah, or at least can we get to the load screen?
Thank you. Thank you. Swear to God.
What?
I hate this segment so much. This is like, this game went from like an 8 to like a 1.
Yeah.
Because of this segment.
Yeah, it's not great.
For fuck's sake.
Wrong direction.
Oh my God. Eat trash. I'm gonna like reset. Hold on.
I think you can. Right is probably the correct direction.
Okay. Oh, it's a maze. This is amazing.
I think he's in there.
In here? In here? Don't see him. Don't speak it, don't say it. There's a pile of meat. Missing left eye.
These.
I don't see him anywhere.
I think he's to your left.
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
So wait,
I think you can walk kind of by him, as long as you keep him
looking
in
at him, yeah.
sight.
How embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where to go. Because isn't it like left that I have to go?
Yeah, I think so.
Fuck. Oh my god. I'm just gonna fuck it. This
I don't
is
think
not
we
the
need to
right
go
way.
that way
You
at
don't
all.
need to go this way at all. I got the eye I'm saving.
Mm-hmm. Fair.
I really... You have no idea how strong the urge to say... Thanks?
Oh, shit.
What? Did he get the eye now or something?
No. That's just a different room.
Don't know where he is. I don't know where he is.
I think we're backtracking here. I think you just filled the room that we're supposed to go with crates.
Good, great, yes. I don't see him anywhere. This is poopy. Hi. Wait a minute. Okay.
Nope, can't
he's
get
made
his
of
eye.
Rocks. What? Can't get his eye? Should I get his eye?
Hmm? Well, you shot him in the eye.
Yeah. Step bro, I'm stuck.
Other direction. It's to
Rockin'.
the left. It's through that direction.
Where is he? Where is he? Who knows? Don't see him anywhere. Probably in the wall behind me.
There's the door.
Oh, good. Just what I want.
He's gonna be in here. Because he can transubstantiate.
Ooh. Ooh, don't like the elevator. Don't like it. Oh, thank God we're being abducted by a UFO. Aliens, I can deal with aliens. Horrible meat monsters that take A-balls? Don't like it.
Yeah, no.
What?
Bad end? What?
What? I don't believe you, video game. I don't... What? I don't believe this. This is not a real ending. I don't know how to feel about this. I feel like this isn't the real ending. Considering there's 9 achievements and we've gotten zero of them.
Yeah.
That's your username. Blood by.
It's just somebody on my Steam friends list. The time is late. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna fucking say.
The need for eyes is my unquenchable hunger. They're vomiting up cockroaches.
Gross.
That's great.
Oh, we're here. Okay, I guess I'll go back in the fucking horrible monster room against the monster that I don't like.
This is a different...
Oh, you're right. It is. Guess I'll run down this way.
That seemed like a lot of shotgun ammo.
It's 12.
That's a save area.
It certainly is. Was this like a collection of projects?
Seems like. At very least, it's like...
A collection of ideas?
Yeah.
Wow. I hope we don't have to encounter that person ever again. But considering they were name dropped...
Okay.
Well, I've seen offices exactly like this in my old community college.
Mm-hmm.
Map.
Okay.
Okay. I guess we're doing this now. Oh, what does this say? If the power goes out on the tracks, you have to reboot the whole system.
Okay.
Oh. See, this is what I mean by like the read is huge. Like,
yeah,
I think it's just because the FOV is like purposefully tiny. Well, I don't think we can go this way. Nope. Back this way. It's like this is one of those games where it's really weird. Like I want to hold a weapon to be safe. The shotgun's the worst weapon. Like, we have proved that the pistol is way better in, like, most situations.
I think, weirdly enough, that, like, it depends on the enemy, which just doesn't make sense.
Well, that makes sense. Because, like, the shotgun shoots salt.
Yeah.
And the pistol shoots actual bullets. They're just bad. Bad bullet. Oh. Oh. Well, all of these places seem bad. I'm gonna go this way. I'm not gonna go this way. I'm gonna go this way.
All right.
Oh,
well, now we're in like sewers again.
Oh boy, we're back. We're back here. Backstreet's back. Back again. Guess who's here? It's a sewer. This looks like an old Half-Life level. Roaches. Oh, good. Yeah, should we hit that? Should we hit that thing?
I have no idea.
Exploring this entire room? I say let's explore this entire room.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Oh boy, I hate this. Not a fan.
I think we're done with Sotaris, so...
Oh, probably.
Like, different areas, so...
Who knows what there might be. Ghosts are allergic to salt, that is true. I thought demons were allergic to salt.
It's kind of like a catch-all.
Just salt. Everything hates the ocean. Vampires. Spooky Stories for Kids, Volume 1. Once there was a nasty old man in a nasty old house. The nasty old man wouldn't go outside. The nasty old man wouldn't play. He sat in his tub and soaked in the water all day. Just him and his music, enjoying the water, even though it was nasty and green. He soaked all day and every night, but he never tried to get clean. But one day, the old man couldn't find his music. His radio was all filled with static. He twisted and turned and tried all stations and things. He got a little dramatic. His radio fell down into the water and he missed the off switch, and the story goes that if you visit his house, his nasty old corpse will still twitch. Gross. That's just sad, actually.
Yeah, that's just sad.
Oh, we can go up this way. Do you want to go up this way? Into here?
I think that's the exit, actually.
We can just fucking leave?
I think you can just leave.
That is tempting.
You can take a look. I don't think it... Like, I bet you have to, like, interact with
his nasty old corpse! It's a slug man.
Can you...
What are you hoping to accomplish?
I don't know.
Without me, you're just hollow. You're pathetic. You need fear to motivate you.
Shut up and eat your flakes. Can you kill it?
I could, but I don't want to. Love him or hate him, he's speaking facts. What is it, actually?
It's like something growing out of a brain.
Brain man?
Yeah.
You're not perfect. I didn't realize that my brain was a suave British man.
I actually terribly have to pee.
You want to go pee? I'll just keep looking at this guy while you pee. Alright, I'm leaving. This room is stinky. Goodbye. Who wants to hear a nursery rhyme? It's an obituary. I want my obituary to be a nursery rhyme. There once was a stinky old streamer. He fancied himself quite a memer. He'd play video game, but he was quite lame. It's a shame that we drowned him in coffee creamer. There, see? Perfect. I have to die due to, like, dairy products now, so that sucks, but, like, it's an obituary and a nursery rhyme. Even though it's fucking awful. I hated using the word memer in a fucking sentence, but that's where we are at. This is awful, by the way. I hate this. I don't want to be here. You're not perfect. Oh. Fancy a glass of something to drink? We have coffee, tea, roaches, water, roaches. Roaches it is! Relax. Don't play the tape. Okay. Now you are the flashing lights you must warn about. Eat spicy chicken like a boss. Shut the fuck up, James. Oh, Sawyer, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Would you like something to drink? We have coffee, tea, roaches, water.
No roaches for me, thanks. I have to drive
Roaches? Okay. You should have said roaches in confusion, but instead you said no roaches. Wait, what was the last part of your sentence?
I said no roaches for me, thanks. I have to drive later.
All right. So are we just gonna ignore the fact that we talked to like a suave brain that was like, "You're stupid and ugly, and I hate you, Stinky." Or is that like not a thing?
Look at this creature. It's walking around without a brain.
It's rusted shut. It's
All right,
stuck.
I think you gotta go hit the light, the power box.
Oh my god, look at this wonderful, like, cloth that's absolutely ruined. Was that just an Easter egg that we found? Because we...
Maybe. Or maybe it's something that we have to deal with that we just haven't gotten instruction on.
Well, I think that's, like, this whole area. So, like... Okay, that sucks. Oh.
Alright.
What?
I think we do have to go kill the brain.
Guess I can.
Because I don't know what else there is to do.
Kill the brain. I did pick up a tape.
I mean, you can go listen to the tape.
I don't want to. I don't actually know if I want to listen to any more tapes.
Okay.
They're all very not fun. By not fun, I mean they're scary.
I mean, this is what we're here for.
Look, I signed up for campy horror. This is just grotesque.
I mean, I can give you campy horror. I thought we were just doing horror.
Hi.
What are you hoping to accomplish?
I don't know.
Without me, you're just hollow. You're pathetic. You need fear to motivate you.
That is provably untrue.
Wait a minute. You're a tumor. Oh.
All right.
Well, that sucked. Now I'm dumb. And nothing. Roach lady. Oh, that's where we fell down. That's not us, though.
I think that's behind us. I think we should just book it.
Iggy.
Never look back. Oh, great.
Well, that's a shame.
Hey, I didn't like that at all.
I know what we have to do, though. Oh, I
Oh,
went the
one
wrong
more.
way.
We went one too far.
Yeah. I have an
We
idea,
can rope-a-dope them, though. Okay, so real talk, I think it is possible that we might beat this tonight.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
like, what,
Oh. Hey. Stinky idiot. Eat the
holy
garbage.
shit, he had some hops to him.
Killed? Ah, he dead. Good, I win. Fuck you. I'm the best.
He had some Scooty.
Yeehaw. Well, that was awful. Ah, yes. Now what? I'm gonna go to the save room.
That's probably advised.
Well, Sawyer, it's about that time.
What?
It's your turn.
Oh, great. I have to fight this now.
Well, probably not that. He's dead. Well, he's...
No, he buggered off. He's gonna be back.
He had a shocking experience.
Indeed, he did.
He had a electrifying time.
Mm.
He had a amped up night. Fuck you. Go.
Wow. Wow.
Some hops, some volts, more like. Ah. Ooh, I'm taking my beers.
Do so.
You can have your beer though.
Thank you.
Thank you. I owe you my life. I'm just putting this over here. Feel free to move anything that's like in the way. That's my cell phone. Wait, that's your cell phone, is it?
That's your cell phone. I pulled it out of your chair.
You can toss that on the other side of the room if it's in the way. Ugh.
NP.
Alright, everyone. Now I'm on this microphone. I get to use Sawyer headphones. Sawyer brand artisanal. The cord should be on the right side. There you go. Sawyer brand
It's also written on the ear cuffs.
artisanal headphones. Feel the Sawyer.
I mean, that probably does have a non-zero amount of my skin in it.
Mmm. Flesh.
I have had them for like a decade.
Stream removing noises. Do you like stream removing noises? We can move more. It's rusted shut.
This one's open now, though.
Is this the... I thought this was the one we were just in. No,
No.
it's new.
Yeah, I was about to say,
good.
like my sense of direction usually doesn't fail me like that.
What's this? A Spooky Story for Kids Volume 2.
Once there lived a nice man with his nice old dog. The nice man was content, just him and his dog. Watching the years pass by, his house was old and deep in the woods, with a little patch of sky. One night, the nice man was walking his dog, as was his nightly habit. But then the dog got out of his leash and quickly chased after a rabbit. The night sky was dark, just barely lit, so the nice man was filled with worry. But then the old dog yelped and ran inside as if it were in a hurry. Nice man went inside and locked up, his worries for now put to bed. But then out the window, he saw his old dog, but its skin had been shed.
What? What do you mean?
Something skinned his dog.
Is this the Taily Poo?
Hmm?
Remember the Taily Poo?
No, I did not read any, like, scary stories to tell in the dark or anything like that.
There he is. Go say hi.
What do you got for me?
Do you think you're getting better?
I would say so.
Does this even have a purpose?
A little bit.
No, that's not what life is for.
You have to kill me, John. Use the knife, Bennett. Wait, no, hold on. Go touch that thing in the corner before you mess with them.
What?
There's a breaker box behind you.
Oh.
I don't need to flood the drain room. What, you thought you needed to... You seriously fucking thought you needed to flood the drain room? Oh. Oh. Do you have a flashlight or anything?
I'm on tank controls now.
Oh. Oh, I thought that was a creature. But it's just a drain. Here, I'll make this sound better. I'll make it sound like you're a cyborg. You're a dog.
I'm a dog.
Oh. Oh, this is good. I like this. Dog-based action. Last story was electrify old man, now we fight dog. Oh. We're gonna lose our skin.
Let's see here.
I think that's left. It's hard to tell.
Mm-hmm.
Just an old man and his dog. Till his old...
I heard something.
What did you hear?
Something.
Hey, at least it'll just be a dog size. Are we the dog we rossed away with rat fluid? I think. It's a mystery. Well? Well? What is it? Dogs have tank controls? Provably, yes. If you have ever controlled a dog before, they control much like a tank. Nuggy. Drink time. What? Delicious Cromer. He's to the right. Creatures of the deep, assemble! Well, there's now a human-sized door here. I feel like we are no longer a dog.
No, I think this is just like where we saw us the first time, and then we got dragged away.
Don't like that noise.
I'm just gonna run away from it.
Don't like that noise. Not a fan. Oh, but yeah, Taily Poo. It was a shitty, like, scary story to tell for dark. And it was like, there was this hunter in the woods, and he was hungry. One day, he went hunting, and there was a creature that he saw, kind of. And he, it was, like, in his home or in his window or something. And then he like, stabbed it, but he cut off, like, its tail. And then he ate it. And, Huh.
I open doors.
Then it kept on trying.
Nope.
Oh. Oh, good. Good for you. Hey,
Nope.
flood the drain room. Maybe we shouldn't have flooded the drain room. Who knows if that was a good idea or not.
I don't know. I'm gonna scooty on out of here, though.
Well,
I'm gonna save. I don't even know what was in there.
anyway, so he cuts off this thing's tail and he eats it. And then it tries to break into his home 3 times. And then, was that the dog? Was it the dog? I don't think it was the dog.
I don't think it was the dog.
And then he sends like his hunting dogs after it each time that it breaks into his house, and like one less comes back each night. And then
What's What is map button?
M. There you go. Oh, this is a large fucking labyrinth. Bad ending, drowned dog.
I thought somebody in chat said that.
No, I'm saying that. No one in chat said anything. But anyway, he sends his hunting dogs after it. This is the most long and like extruded telling of this story. The story ends when none of his dogs come back and it tries to break into his house again, and it's this weird raccoon creature, and it's like, "Where's my tail?" And he's like, "I ate it, you idiot." And he's like, "Well, I'm gonna fucking kill you then." And that's the end of the story. Spooky Stories for Kids Volume 3. Read it.
All right. Once there lived a great old beast in a great old wood. The great old beast would attack the town and carry young children away. It screamed and it howled from inside the wood each night and every day. So one night, the townsfolk hatched a plan to slay the beast, once and for all. They snuck up close to it while they slept under a tree, and they made it fall. It growled and hissed, not moving an inch since the fallen tree held it down. The warriors fought and stabbed the old beast and finally saved the town. But the stories go that if you visit the woods, that under a great fallen oak, the great old beast isn't dead at all. He just still hasn't woke up.
It's really weird. Hey, it's you.
I'm your identity. I'm your crutch. You used to cling to me like a parasite.
What, my
I
brain?
know you better than anyone.
Brain?
I know
I know you better than... Oh! Now we fight where?
Don't want to know. Don't want to know. Don't want to know. Not looking back. Although I don't know where the place I'm supposed to go is. I think I'm dead.
Examine.
It's blocked. I think I'm dead.
Well, you just whoosh past it somehow. Just keep grooving, dude. I think left up here is good.
Yeah, I don't know what this does.
Oh.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I see.
Shit.
I think it slows down when you're not looking at it. Oh, this is a place.
Hmm.
I can't fucking handle what it sounds like. It's coming. I think this closes automatically.
It does. Hey, fuck off, dude. The fact that we can kind of, like, crawl inside of him
Yeah.
makes him a little less scary.
A little less. I don't like him, though. Because
Yeah,
he sounds like
no.
a fucking broken jet. Get him out of here! That does slow him down, I think.
Yeah, it doesn't help. Like, I'm not actually sure what I'm supposed to be doing here.
I think you have to drop that thing on him. Because that's what the story said. Then again, the last story, I mean, like... I guess the last story was like, don't believe in the dog.
Yeah. He's scooting.
Damn.
Hey, fuck off, buddy.
Don't like him. How would you feel if, like, when I moved in, that's how I, like, walked everywhere in the house?
Just
I crawled on my, like, 2 arms and just made fucking jet noises all the time?
I mean...
Would we still be roommates? Would
No.
you still tolerate me if
No,
I just...
I think so.
You woke up in the morning and you just heard... And
I have a
just,
very
like,
low capacity for, Damn it.
It's really hard to get this to work.
Yeah.
Maybe not this way?
No, it's definitely what we're supposed to be doing.
Jeez.
I hate how he has mouths for eyes.
Gross.
And he's not actually, like, hurting us at all.
Pretty scary, though.
Hey, why don't you fuck off a little bit?
Oh, there we go. Stab him. Got him up. Oh!
Hey, that's not fair.
Maybe that's just a way to weaken him?
I have stone no idea. I am bleeding quite a lot, actually.
Yeah. Maybe we don't have to do that because it didn't kill him. That was the story.
I don't know, actually.
Let's go let's just run around, I guess. There was a weird thing to your, like, left and back, but I wouldn't, because, you know, he's gonna be in the way.
I'll scooty past him here. I've also used up all of our ammo.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just how it be. Ow!
Hey, fuck off a little bit.
Stop it! Oh.
No, this is where we came from.
Oh, it's Brain.
Hmm?
It was where Brain was.
Yeah.
Brian.
Maybe we just gotta do it again? Or maybe... God, I don't even know.
There's that blue thing in one of those corridors. Was that where the switch is to close the door? Oh, hello.
Got caught up on geometry.
This thing is wretched. Horrific beast. Ah, the day of a sewage worker. Could you
Restroom
imagine?
was that fucking easy chair. Not easy chair, but you know what I'm talking about.
Imagine, like, if monsters like this were real, but they were real for so long that we just got used to having to fucking deal with them.
Yeah.
Like, you're a sewage maintenance, like, worker. Like, you go and you inspect to make sure, like, pipes aren't rusting or whatever, right? For a city. And, like, okay, here's your, like, assault rifle, because you have to deal with the horrible sewer monster. Oh, that sucks.
Ah, come on, dude.
You have to deal with a horrible sewer monster that's going to make jet noises at you and crawl towards you. Like, don't worry. They just kind of scream at you and run at you. They're not that hard to kill, though. But that's just a day of your life. You just have to fucking do that. Make sure they're not eating all the sewage pipes. Oh, there we go.
There you
that was
go,
the strat.
fucker. All right.
He's not dead.
Oh, probably not,
That's an
but
awful noise. Oh. I didn't like that noise.
me neither.
Let's not think about it.
I'm
I
gonna
think he's-
escape if
I
possible.
think he's dead, but he's not dead.
Yeah.
Like he's dead. Encounter finished.
Mm-hmm.
Well. Now what?
Well, now...
You can save. Oh, there's things on the table.
Yeah, I'm gonna save just in case that's like,
What if the save turns into a baby again? Then what are you gonna do?
I guess, deal.
Bullet.
Ruger.
Can't wait for the brain to be chilling on the couch. Oh, this is new.
Yeah, it's a new.
I really wanted the pissed off brain to be chilling on the couch.
Yeah.
What, you think you're fucking clever? Oh, oh good. Oh good.
I don't know why I clicked that thinking there was gonna be more information.
How was your day, honey? Awful. I had to deal with more sewer giants. The fuck?
I fucked
that's
up.
Oh, good. Meat hooks. That's brain guy. Don't like this. Not a fan. Not a fan of the sewer anymore.
Nope.
Used to like the sewer.
Losing a choice. What? You used to like the sewer.
I used to like the idea of the sewer.
I thought you said you like the sewer. I was like, no, I fucking don't. Like, it serves a valuable purpose, but I don't want to be crawling around in tunnels down to the sewer.
Oh no, I don't want to be crawling around in one. One that I can like walk in though sounds kind of cool.
Now we fight werewolf. Darn it, gotta deal with the giant again. Hate this part of my day.
Yeah,
oh,
no,
sure.
they were
Okay.
responding to my hypothetical. Oh. Oh, good. Good for you. What the fuck? So we weren't supposed to go this way? This was the bad route?
No, I think it. I actually think that.
Hi.
Hello.
Look. 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 Look.
I'm looking. I can't not look.
Thank you. You found me! Come, my new companion. Let us explore this sewer together. No, you can't leave me in here. The brain will come and talk philosophy to me again. Creepy doll head adventures. Oh my god.
The brain's gonna come talk to me again, and he just really harshes my mellow.
He's a fucking bummer.
Yeah.
I prefer the world with sewers to the world without them. Not entirely sure what to think of the world.
Hey, fuck
It
off!
doesn't need them. What if our bodies were 100% efficient? This might be, this might be like knife time. That animation was so jank.
It just like fucking like like translates at you.
It just fucking wave dashed at you. Add giant roach from Lost in Vivo to Smash. That should have been the next character, not whoever, not Sora. Giant sewer roach.
I think he just came out of the fucking wall.
Oh, I mean that's been happening this whole game. To be fair.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Sora in Smash? We haven't talked about this.
To be perfectly honest, I don't particularly care. Like,
Yeah.
I've never been really into Kingdom Hearts.
I kind of wanted to get into Kingdom Hearts, but like the Disney aspect of it,
Yeah.
is what, like, kind of made me irk away from it. I don't like Disney that much for the reasons that people don't like Disney.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, the two groups that are extremely litigious about their IP are now hanging out together. I don't know how to feel about that.
Yeah,
but
imagine caring about Smash. I care from it from like is the character fun to fight and fight against? That's pretty much where my thoughts start and end. And he looks interesting, if anything.
Hey! Could you not? I'm just gonna run past them because they don't seem like they're... Hey! No, thank you.
You're coughing blood at me, sir. Oh, we're here. What a disgusting creature.
Oh god, I ran into one.
I just keep running. What a bizarre...
Could you not,
imitating our
please?
dog barks?
Huh?
They are. This is like super hot.
I hate this, actually.
Like time is slowing down when we're not looking at the... Oh, good brain forest.
Don't know what that's supposed
Let's
to...
take a trip to the brain forest. Oh, read?
I don't... Text is illegible. Thank you. That's great.
We had to cut down all those brains in the previous... No, I'm fucking with you.
No, I don't think that at all.
Fuck.
Please tell me that was scripted and I got like way further than I needed to.
I don't know where you are. Are we right before it? I think we are. Oh yeah, okay, we're right here.
I'm pretty sure I took some unnecessary damage by trying to fight these yahoos beforehand.
Oh, good. I like that.
Don't know what that was.
I liked it.
Not gonna...
I like that!
I'm not gonna think about it.
I think we're not supposed to fight. Like, that's probably obvious, but... It's one of those things where it's like, I want to look at the area.
Oh god, damn it.
Quit vomiting your brain blood on me, dude. Ah, the brain forest.
Don't care for it.
You don't like the brain forest?
Don't care for it.
Dude, like 80% of Earth's insect species live in the brain forest.
That is the exact opposite of what you should have told me to care about the brain forest.
Oh! See? It's 80% of Earth's insect species.
Hey, that was a Jeep.
A lot of bugs.
Oh my god.
Well, I think this is...
I feel like I make the wrong choice every single time.
Oh! I got lost in the brain forest next to the sewer. Oh, this is good. We're back in heaven.
No.
God is in heaven. I have to go forward. But our dog... Maybe we did flush it down the toilet. That's a shame.
Get off ladder.
Oh, hey.
Hey, doggy.
How did you escape the sewer? Well.
Good dog.
Is that our dog?
I think so.
Watch it contort in the last, like, millisecond. Oh.
You escape the confines of the sewer and reunite with your dog. You feel that your experience has changed who you are, and that the barriers of life that once restricted and intimidated you have now fallen away. You've been to hell and back in front of your fears and gotten stronger.
I don't know what the brain forest had to do with any of that.
I feel like our therapist slipped us some acid, and now we just had like a horrible trip.
We haven't done enough experimentation with hallucinogens for you to ethically give that to your patient. They say that ego death is different for every person. I sure fucking hope my ego death isn't me slashing at brain monsters in the sewer. I want the ego death where, like, I turn into a bunch of Post-it notes or something. That one sounds fine.
Yeah. Backup dogs, Roxy, Angie.
Oh, no.
The talking brain. Christian H. Miles.
I did like his voice.
Yeah.
Various creatures.
Akuma Kira.
Imagine being a creature voice actor.
Well, I think that
sounds awesome.
That's the developer.
No, but like that sounds fucking cool is what I'm saying. Like that would be I would love to be a creature voice actor. You just call me in and I just make like horrible noises and slap steaks against the counter.
Yeah.
And then you like fucking distort my thing and I'm like, yeah, that's good. Make it sound like ah when I run at the person.
We need more reverb on this.
I want to be
on this fucking like squeezing a lemon between my fist noise.
If anyone's making a horror game and you need a creature voice actor, please call me. I would fucking love to do creature noises. I'm dead serious. Contact me somehow. That's a pretty small budget.
Yeah.
For all, like, considering this game had pretty much, like, all the assets look unique.
Mm-hmm.
And all the textures look unique, so that's a pretty fucking tiny budget.
Oh yeah, no, that's like a 5 months rent thing.
Yeah.
So.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, no, that's the thing, especially with like monster roar voice actors. They really need to take fucking care of themselves because like that's the same thing with like hand models. Like, you know, hand models, how like if you get a fucking scratch on your hand, your career is over basically.
Yeah.
That's like the same thing with like certain voice actors. Like I've heard that like Bakugo's voice actor's throat is like fucked up from doing that voice.
Yeah, probably
because it's just constantly screaming.
Probably.
Yes, I too would like to be able to show up to a studio with a bag full of raw meat and make disgusting noises into a microphone for an hour and then get paid. No, not with the meat. I mean with my voice. I'll do it for fucking free.
Yeah, they have to comp the meat. I have standards. But yeah, what do we do now?
Good point. What do we do now? We could pick another scary game, or we could continue Yakuza.
Either or.
We have been going for an hour and a half, so Mario? Hello, Mario.
I think that Luigi's Mansion.
I'd have to set up the GameCube. We could do like a GameCube multiplayer game.
Yeah.
If you're feeling... You know what? Hold on. Let's see what I have. Hand me